What is up, guys? Today I got a special treat for you. We're getting away from the Volkswagen. Yeah, I just had some problems with like the snowblower and crap like that, blah blah blah. But we're getting away from that for this episode. But I got you a nice little preview. Something happened. My friend came by and he has a problem. And yep, right there. It was a front end collision in this nice Honda Civic. So I got the goodies in the back here, which the bumper's all folded and stuff, so we ain't gonna use any of that. I actually got some parts. So I got his hood, Civic hood, and then I got some hood pins because the hood's broken. I got Trish ready because Trish likes to be ready. But yeah, this is messed up. And then we got the bumper, the new used bumper right here that we're gonna put on. That I don't know, doesn't have a balance. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna start by also with this the hood pins, hood brackets are off. As you can see right here, the hood's really close, and then over here the hood's really far away. So I got some, actually I'm gonna pop it here, because what happened was it got pushed back, and the hood piece, that's all smushed, so we're not gonna use that. And the radiator's still good, nothing's really pushed back super far, so we're gonna do that, and we'll get right into it. But the first thing we need to do is remove this hood, so we're gonna do that now. But we gotta take the hood off right by the where the bracket mounts to the hood, and then we got to take the bracket off to the car. So this is our windshield washer, so I'm just gonna take that off. Clips good, and then these are the two bolts we're gonna take off. They're
it's up there too.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just gonna unplug it right here.
Oh.
See?
Oh.
See right where it's broken? Yep. So now we're just gonna take this off. And we're gonna have to keep these because gotta reuse them. So we'll do that. And make sure when you take this hood off, this hood can actually fall back on a windshield, and it can actually crack the windshield. So make sure you're aware of that, because I'd hate for you guys to have problems with cracked windshields when you could have avoided it. So now I got all of them off. Just gonna give it a little jiggle on that side.
Do you want me to take this out?
It's pretty heavy, so make sure you have two people to carry this. And I actually have to save that because there's like they give you $5 for it if you bring it into the junkyard. So I'm gonna do that. Get the free $5. I'm getting ahead of myself. We gotta take off these brackets here. There's two 10mm bolts inside there, and they're a little tricky to get at, but if you got the right tools and stuff, you shouldn't have any problem.
What are you using?
I'm using they call it a wobble head. It's not necessary, but I'm using it. And then you just come back here. There's a lot of dirt back here. Whoa. There's a lot of dirt back here. Yeah. And then this bracket's out. I mean, you can bend those brackets back, but honestly, you're gonna waste a lot of time trying to line them up and stuff like that. So I ended up getting brand new brackets, and by brand new I mean used. They're not brand new. They're brand used brackets. That's what they are. Brand used brackets. The good thing is though too is the rust actually keeps it like locked in. So you just set it down and the rust keeps the bolt in, which we like. You can just thread it by hand a couple turns and then you can put the gun on it. Because I try not to start any holes with guns. Because if you start all your holes with guns, you're gonna strip your holes. And most of the time we don't want that. I mean, sometimes you do, but most of the times you don't. So always just find like the nice rusty bolts that you can find. There's a lot of friggin' rock here too. Remember that, a lot of friggin' rock. You see that? Thing that's going to hold the hood on. I mean, not the only thing, but it's not super strong, so don't go to heck with it. I mean, that's as strong as you need it to be, so that's good. This bracket's junk. I'll put it right there for now, and then just go over to the other side and get the other one off.
There's a cloth right there.
Yeah, I don't know why that's there. Yeah, I don't know why that's there. There's no reason for that to be there. Broken plastic and shit. I don't know what the broken plastic there is for either. But this is the one that's bent. So this is the one that we definitely have to get out. Which we did. This bracket's junk. Don't mix up your brackets because you don't want bent brackets. I recommend, like, this is something that's really overlooked, is, you know, not putting the brackets on. You guys should always put your brackets on, like new brackets if you had a front end collision. All right, so we just put the other bracket on. It's a little hard. Now we gotta put the new hood on, or the new used hood, or whatever you want to call it.
Do you want me to grab this side?
Hold on. Yep, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Just need to tread in one on each side. Okay. When you're putting in hood pins, you don't need to line up the front with the hood latch, because we're gonna make our lineups with the hood latch. Yeah, so it should good over here. It shouldn't good both ways, guys. Yeah, it's good enough for me. Hold on a sec. As you can see, there's a little bit of a gap here, but then on the other side, there's not much of a gap.
Oh no.
So you want to physically just grab your hood like this and push it over, and should give you enough of gap clearance that you need. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna line up the pins, and we're gonna drill some holes right in this hood and put some pins in. Now the thing you want to worry about too is this is our support right here. So the frame pins or hood pins need to go on this, and then we're just gonna drill through here. So we'll see what looks good, I guess. Is we're gonna drill one here. We're gonna put a pin here, and then we're gonna put a pin here because it's easy to access for the back and all that jazz. So that's what we're gonna go with, and it'll come up right here. It should, in theory. These pins were only $15 off Amazon. It comes with your nuts, your pins, and your posts and your brackets. So I'm gonna get these all unpackaged and stuff, and get things set up, and we'll see you in a minute. This kit is complete shit. These pieces that are supposed to hold the hood on, right here, these are...
It's like paper.
Yeah, this is like paper. It's like, it's really aluminum, but whatever. So I'm gonna drill the holes now. Don't ask me what step I drilled it to, because I'm not sure. So pretty much I'm gonna take this washer with this, It's just a washer combo. Oh, just slipped. And then spin this back down. This is just, guys, this is just a mock-up of how, because we still need to drill the top holes and stuff like that, so I'm just leaving it up to pretty much its highest point. Not the greatest. So now what we're gonna do is we're simply gonna mark it. And how you mark it is I'll probably just put like a little bit of like Dukerol on the top. I'm gonna put some Dukerol right here, some more Dukerol right here, and then when I shut the hood, it's gonna mark where we need to drill. So this is Dukerol right here, what we use. I don't know if it's focusing or not.
Yeah.
It's a tight bond, so you put it right here, guys. And cap the Dukerol, and then we just shut this gingerly, like this, like that. And now, if you guys look, right there, right here, that's where the Dukerol hit. So that's where we're going to drill our holes. All right. So let's just get into it. Ow, they're hot. Let me know when I puncture through.
No.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh.
You see that little dot there?
Oh.
That's where I was coming through. So
Oh.
I'm gonna do that with this side too.
Okay.
Now that we see it, we're just gonna drill it from the top. One little guy. You know what I mean? So you can see the hood pin is coming through right now. And then, oh, you can hear all the metal frag and shit. But yeah, and then that one's bored out all the way. So now, our hood pins fit. I mean, that's the fitting part of the hood pin part. All right, so after a little bit of like adjusting the height and stuff, I got it everything heighted up and stuff. So all I'm doing to tighten this is putting a flathead in so that the bar doesn't move. And then I'm putting a crescent wrench to tighten it so that these don't oh man, guys, these are really shitty. Like, it's literally bending as I'm tightening the like the hole is just bending as I'm tightening the tighten these down. So I take it these can't use a lot of torque, so actually I'm actually going to use this wood glue to put just a little bit on the threads, kind of like a, I guess you could say, a Loctite, so that these don't loosen up. I mean, I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I'm just, it's a little bit of a free safety precaution, because I can't weld these either, because it's aluminum. That should be good. And now let me show you. I'm just gonna snip that because there's no way that this is gonna line up again that good. Wow, that went somewhere. Okay, now I'm gonna put this down and let's see what happens. Here's a moment of truth. And you just snap that into place. This becomes all stock. And boom. Yeah, and it comes with an option to either do pop rivets or screws. I'm just gonna do these little screws because I want to get that done. So I'm just gonna put this on here like this and screw this down so that it looks somewhat decent, and should be good to go. All right, guys. So pretty much I didn't use the kit hardware because the kit hardware is trash. I use self-tappers. Right now I'm filing this down because, oh shoot, oh no. That's definitely not something you want to do, is connect the file with a freaking battery, but I did. Anyways, so pretty much you want to close these all the way. Put the pins down, lock them. Put the pin down, lock them. And I filed this right here because that was chafing, but this is the hardware that I went with. Self-tapper screws, because the little screws, complete garbage. I pre-drilled the holes, I put them in with the screwdriver, there's no threads on them, complete trash. So this is what we went with, and well, this is really good. I mean, it's stylish. It'll give you like it'll give you points and stuff, and then to open it, you flip them up, put those there, you flip them up, put those there, and then you open them up. So that's the install for this. So that's how you do hood pins, and then we're gonna shut it one more time and look. So now all we have to do is cut out this damage here, and then we'll have to install the bumper. Let's get to it. I just tried to test fit the bumper, and it won't come on because this right here is sticking out too far, and this is sticking out too far. So I'm just gonna cut it and then cut it, and yeah. So this is how you cut it. This blade is dull. I can't cut a damn thing with this. Okay, there's two things we can do. We can get a new blade for this, or like by going down to Canadian Tire and getting a new blade for this, or I can try and put a new cutting grinder on my...
Yeah, guys, I don't have any safety glasses. PG's not getting me any, so I'm gonna stay far back. He's got himself some though.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be doing some cutting. Whoa. Yeah, I didn't know that was gonna stay on. So, whoa. I don't know what the frig was up with that. All my shit is just, oh, the trigger I guess was stuck on lock.
Be careful.
Yeah, this has no guard on it. So my plan is to just cut this out. So I'm gonna do that now.
It's not doing shit.
What?
Is that even doing anything?
I don't know. I'm gonna remove the headlight and see if I can get the... Alright, so I just took off the headlight, and I found that there's bolts, so I don't even need to cut this shit. I just need to unbolt the top there, and we should be good. So I'm gonna get some tools and we'll do it now. So yeah, it's just two 12mm bolts. And now we just got to take off the other side, the other headlight, and we should be golden. There's actually a bolt on the bottom of this too. Should come off. I'm going to try and hammer it. The reason why we got to get this off is because we got to peel it back so that I can stand on it, and I can...
What if you just peeled it back more?
I just have to get my tool in there. I can try and get my tool in there now.
You got it.
So we got that one, and this one. There we go. Just gonna hang that off. So,
wow.
Yeah. So that comes off, and now we can just put the bumper right on here. I'm not gonna repair this because this is what you call a this is called a condenser. This is a block heater that appears to still be good, so we'll put that out of the way. Actually, I don't think there's anything connected to this condenser. Nope. Oh yeah, there is. But I'm looking at the radiator back here, guys, and radiator looks really good, other than it's kind of bowed. So we'll just, and the condenser, I think the condenser suffered a puncture, so.
You could just hammer that down and hold it in place.
Yeah. I got everything pretty much put back into place. I put the new the two headlights back in. Everything's ready to, I made sure that all the clips and stuff were all set. And now we're gonna put in the new bumper. I mean, yeah, it's used, but it should last pretty good. So that's what we gotta do. What you gotta do.
You need me to hold it?
No, the new hood pins are obviously making it hard for me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take my grinder. I'm gonna cut there, cut here, and cut here. I mean, there's no reason why it shouldn't. Probably marked it up the best way you can mark something up. Oh yeah, look at that good markup job, guys. Perfect. I mean, pretty much, guys, there you have it. It's on. The hood pins line up pretty good right here. The seams are just need to be taken care of. Tomorrow we'll clean it up, make it look good, and we'll see how it turns out. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, but it'll be in like 1 minute soon. Are you excited, Trish?
We're going, yes.
All right. It's the next day, of course, but after staying up late and putting this on, you can see here, maybe not from where right there, but from here, you can see how this came on really good. There was a plate cover right here that I took off, and then I put the emblem on, and I'll show you how I put the bumper on. Let's hope that this opens up. Yep. So I pretty much put the, we cut this out, and we zip tied all these here. So that's how it's on. It's good to go, and this thing is probably a really successful fix. Other than these pins are trash. Like, these pins are terrible, but it's better than dealing with the thing. So let's go get this cleaned up. So yeah, pretty much this is the best way to get rid of all your broken stuff. Is just put it in your typical trash can that's at your well, it's not gonna fit there, I guess. So we'll put that there. Usually the metal guy will pick that up anyways. But it wasn't nice that my buddy Paul put all that stuff there for me to clean up for him. That jug was empty. So now, guys, we're just gonna clean it up, and I'm gonna show you what this looks like, because you don't need to know what it looks like when I spray it. So I'll show you what it looks like as soon as I'm. So there we have it. Pretty much, this thing lines up really good for the collision in the front. We got it cleaned up. It's all done, all functioning, and starts real good. I'm glad that you guys have followed me on this journey on how to make the front of your car look really good. If you want to see me do one of your favorite cars, let me know, and if it's not too expensive, maybe we can make it happen. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And also, just share it with your friends, comment down below, subscribe, you know, your mother's bush.